good to go. My name is Jared Martin. I will be 27 on the 25th of this month. And I am clean now for 2 years. I've been in drug addiction for 12 years of my life. I started when I was 13.
Tell me something about yourself. What are the things that you really enjoy?
My interest is people's behavior and why people are the way that they are. So that is an interesting thing for me to do, and it's what I like to do. When it comes to hobbies per se, I like hiking. I'm an adrenaline junkie in a way. Would love to do base jumping, So yeah, I like outdoor activities. I'm an outdoor person, so that's what I like. I love nature. I love seeing what God has created. It's always amazing to see, What I also mostly love is sitting down and just listening, Not when there's no people. I know I said I love people, but there's also me time where I like to sit down and I like to listen to the world around me, especially like at night. It's beautiful, nature. That's what I like doing.
Taking back to your childhood, what were the things that you really wanted to do when you were very young?
When I was younger, I wanted to be an actor. I always watched people on the TV. I used to watch Die Hard, and that's what I wanted to do. It is a passion of mine, but because of circumstances, friends, I didn't do that. I was a very sporty person when I was younger. I used to do athletics. I used to run when I was so a lot of running. I did soccer for a while. I was like I said, I'm a very sporty person, So that's what I liked doing when I was younger, And obviously your day-to-day things, playing soccer on the street, playing with the friends. That was me when I was a child.
Let's talk about your household. Where did you grow up, and what was your family, your house setup?
The first house that I stayed at was with my granny, my 2 uncles, and my mom. And my one uncle was an alcoholic, my other uncle was a drug addict. My granny, at that time, when I was very young, she was also drinking a lot, excessively. So every day was fighting. So I grew up basically in violence. My granny, that was the alcoholic, she used to throw parties at our house on a weekend. I used to go gambling with my granny. I remember one time I got lost because we were gambling, and then she went somewhere to go and get drinks, and then I got lost. So I had to walk home. Didn't know how to get home at all. But yeah, that was basically the household that I grew up when I was born until when I was about 6 or 7. I then moved out there to go because they kicked my mom out of the house. My mom was an air hostess at the time. We went to go and stay by my granny's auntie. And that was a house of just women. So they taught me mannerism, they taught me how to treat a lady. So that's the 2 households that I grew up in.
School, how did that go?
School, went to primary school, went to high school, and university. Wasn't really tough, It wasn't. I was because of the violence that I grew up in. So if anyone would try anything, I would react in violence. So that's where I was in school. So I'll get into a lot of fights in school when I was in primary school. But I had a normal education.
So what did you study at university?
At university, I got a scholarship to play rugby at Stellenbosch University. I didn't go to the university per se. I went to ETA, but I got a scholarship to play for the university. So I studied sports management and fitness. Like I said, I got the scholarship because I played 7s and I played 15s. So from childhood till then, I then went from wanting to be an actor to wanting to be a professional rugby player. And I had all the opportunities to do so. So I studied that for 2 years, and then my coach, he retired, and my scholarship died out. So my mom didn't have enough money to pay for the full fees, so I then left university after 2 years.
Was your slip into addiction, was it a gradual thing, you'd say, or was there defining moments?
It was a gradual thing. It started from when I was younger. But it started with women first and then carried on. Like, I got molested when I was younger. I was 5 or 6. Didn't know that I was being molested. Only later on in life I found out it was by an older woman. Well, she was like 13 at the time. I was like 5 or 6. So that then led me to being very lustful,